Hey everyone, good morning. My name is Evan from mymoneymarathon.com, focused on personal finance and building wealth through stock market investing. What you may not know is that blogging is currently a side hustle for me. I have the long-term goal of it becoming my main job, but for the time being, my day job as an engineer, and blogging and YouTubing and everything is just a side hustle. So in this video, I'm going to be going over how to choose a side hustle, trying to give tips along the way based on my own personal process of choosing one. I've tried a few other side hustles prior to blogging, including video game streaming, cooking YouTube videos, and website design. None of these, of course, saw short-term success, neither has the blog, but I couldn't see myself doing them in the long run. I felt like I would get burnt out or bored with it. So the point of this video isn't going to be to give you options of side hustles, but instead give you details that you can think through when trying to choose between a few options for side hustles. Okay, so here are the reasons I chose blogging as my side hustle that you can apply to your own side hustle selection process. So detail one is enjoyment. It has to be a topic and a side hustle that you find a good amount of joy in. Otherwise, over the long run, you're going to become burnt out and want to quit, and then we're in the same situation that we started in, where we feel like we have a 9-to-5 day job grind. For me, I enjoy writing and teaching and trying to improve at both of these, so that made blogging a perfect choice for me. When trying to choose a side hustle, make sure that pieces of it are enjoyable to you at least. Try to do it without taking something that you currently enjoy and completely taking it over with the side hustle. For example, when I tried video game streaming, the problem I had was that it turned my unwinding time with friends online into another job that I had, and that completely took away the time that I had to relax. So I would say instead focus on trying to have bits and pieces of the side hustle be made up of things you enjoy, but not necessarily an activity that you already enjoy now. Detail number two, your side hustle needs to have a consistent need. It shouldn't be something that's only used by people a few months a year or at very specific age groups. This is going to limit your earnings potential in the long run, and it's going to give you less time to work on your side hustle, work on your craft, and hone your skills. For me, since I blog specifically about personal finance, that's always going to be useful to people of any age group or any time of year. People are always going to need to and want to improve their personal finances. Views are of course going to vary, but it's never going to be a useless topic for people. Detail number three to look out for is a high or infinite earning potential. It's important not to have an earning ceiling, or at least have a very high earning ceiling, assuming that you want to turn this side hustle into a day job eventually. With this, you can be comfortable knowing that eventually, once you put enough work into it, you're going to be able to reach a point that's going to surpass anybody's realistic set salary or hourly pay. Remember that most, if not all, side hustles can be scaled by adding employees. Don't limit your earnings potential view to only the amount of work that you can personally get in a day. Adding employees to a side hustle or any job is going to uncap its earning potential. For me with blogging, I can maximize my own personal output of quality and quantity, and then I can start bolting on people like editors and writers who can increase the quality and quantity infinitely further. There is no cap to the amount of money that I'm able to earn through blogging. I even know some bloggers who are earning as much as $60,000 per month through blogging with only a couple writers and editors. Detail number four is a flexible schedule. In my experience, the most successful side hustles out there are those that can be completed from anywhere and at any time. This allows you to maximize your own work schedule and also get a little bit of work done whenever you can. For example, with a flexible schedule, you would be able to get some work done on your side hustle before work, after work, or maybe even a little bit during work during breaks. This will allow you to maximize your earning potential in the long run, or even scale back your time if maximum income isn't your priority. A side hustle with this flexible of a schedule is usually going to be a digital side hustle of some sort. This is going to allow you to get everything done with just a computer and an internet connection. And it's the exact same way for me with blogging. I can get it done anywhere, and I don't need a lot of extra hardware like some people do with lights and cameras and mics and that sort of stuff. Finally, detail number five is to make sure that it's something that you would be willing to do full time. For a lot of people, including myself, the absolute dream goal is to escape the 9-to-5 grind and make your own schedule and be your own boss. A digital side hustle is a perfect catalyst for that. Even if this isn't your personal end goal, being willing to go full-time with it is going to make you much less likely to burn out in the long run. If you're willing to do 40 hours of a given job or a given side hustle, you're very comfortably going to be able to get 20 hours a week done without feeling burnt out. So these are the 5 details I think you need to take into consideration when choosing a side hustle. Combine this with a video on side hustle options, of which there are hundreds of fantastic videos out there on YouTube, and you have a powerful combination for you to be able to go out there and succeed in a side hustle. Thank you so much for sticking around. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other aspects of side hustles that you think are important to focus on, or if you've already chosen a side hustle, what is that side hustle? Check out my posts on side hustles on mymoneymarathon.com. And other than that, I'll see you next time.